Hi everyone, so today I am doing my top 8 anticipated books for fall 2014. So I'm just going to get right into it. The first book that I have is Rites of Passage by Joy and Hensley. This one is one of my top anticipated books. It comes out, I'm so messed up, where's my list? This book is supposed to come out September 9th, so very soon. It is about a girl and she gets dared by her brother before he passes away to go to this prestigious military academy. So she goes, and there's a lot more, it's an all-boys military academy, by the way, and it's a lot more difficult than she expected. There's like a secret society that just does not want girls out. She's their first girls class in that all-boys military academy, and there's just a ton of crap going on, you know, with her being the only girl there. The guys just do not want her there, and it sounds super awesome. Next I have The Young Elites by Marie Lu. This comes out on October 7th, and Marie Lu is the author of the Legend series, which I have not read. It's about a girl, well, it's about three characters, I believe, and she is a survivor of the disease that swept their land, but it also left her a little changed, and there are people who are hunting for those people. You know, they don't think they should be that way, so it seems really interesting, kind of like X-Men-y. The Walled City by Ryan Groudon. This is set to come on November 4th, and this is based off of a real-life place, Kowloon City, I believe it's called, and it's basically the city that was in, I think, Hong Kong, and it was just a complete wall. It was enclosed, and it was just full of drugs, drug gangs, is that a word? Gangs, drugs, crime, prostitution, gambling, it was just a really dangerous place at one point, and so it's basically about that. It's a fictional story, but it's based off of a real life place and kind of real events. Not real events, but you know, generally just the danger that was in that city, that little city. Next we have The Jewel by Amy Ewing, which comes out on September 2nd. I am most excited for this one, I believe. I kind of just want to go and pre-order it right now. The Jewel is a place where royalty purchase surrogates, and surrogates are, you know, people at the poverty line, I guess, and oh my gosh, that's just such an interesting plot line from the very beginning, you know, the idea of surrogacy being a normal, like, required thing, super crazy, and it's about this one girl and documenting her experience as a surrogate and trying to survive and cope with that, and I think she falls in love with one of the royal guardsmen. It's a very forbidden relationship. There's a bunch of, you know, backstabbing and evil doing with the royalty, as there normally are in like historic fiction, but it seems really interesting. I heard it was a really interesting story. I heard the romance was not the best in the book, but I still definitely want to read it. Loop by Karen Akins. This is a young adult sci-fi, and it comes out on October 21st. I love the cover, first of all. Honestly, I just was really attracted to this book at first because of the title. It's called Loop, and it deals with time traveling, which kind of makes sense, but my husband and I refer to each other as Loop sometimes. Don't ask why, but I was just like, oh, it's a book about us. But this is about a girl, and time traveling is a normal thing in their school, and they have exams on it. So she time travels and she majorly messes up. I think she accidentally takes a boy from the past hostage. She tries to like bring him back to his appropriate time and brings him back, or she goes back in time a little too early or a little too late. It's just a big mess up. She's not very good at time traveling, and so she needs to fix all her mistakes involved with the boy, where there's probably a love relationship going on. She needs to fix all that. It sounds really interesting. I like time traveling. Stone Cold Touch by Jennifer L. Armentrout. It comes out on October 21st. Oh my gosh, I need to have this. This is the sequel to Red Hot Kiss. I love that book. Like, loved it, and I need Stone Cold Touch right away. But this is a paranormal romancy type of book. It's about this girl and she is half gargoyle, half demon. Demons are bad in the book, obviously. Gargoyles are good and they fight the demons, but she's half and half, so she's very confused, and she knows a boy that's a demon, she knows a boy that's a gargoyle, and it's so great. Jennifer L. Armentrout is great. The first book was great and I can't wait for the second one. Talon by Julie Kagawa. This one comes out on October 28th, and a lot of you guys probably know about this. Julie Kagawa is the author of the Immortal Rules trilogy, which was about vampires, and Talon is about dragons. And I haven't read the Immortal Rules. I've wanted to, but I'm really interested in this one, even though I'm not a fan of dragons, but it sounds interesting. It's about ancient dragons that can disguise themselves as humans, and you know, dragons in this book are hunted, so they definitely want to conceal themselves, but one of the dragons befriends a dragon hunter while she's in her human form, and it takes off from there. Finally, we have Queen of Someday by Sherry Ficklin. This one comes out on October 7th. I'm really excited for this one also. It's basically about politics in the Royal Kingdom, historical fiction. I'm not a huge fan of historical fiction, but I feel like this is very Game of Thronesy, or that other show, Reign. I think it's on CW. I think it's been compared to that. So it's basically, you know, being betrothed and being betrayed and all that political crap. It sounds really a lot better than I'm making it seem. Just look it up. This girl is trying to become the Empress of Russia, and there's just murder and backstabbing and all that good stuff. So yeah, definitely look that one up. I'll try and put the good reads to all these upcoming books below. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know of any of your really highly anticipated reads for the fall. I'd definitely love to get to know more, especially since I only had 8. Like, I feel like I should have more. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Like this video if you did, and I will see you all